Atta was powerful than Bawumia.
Too powerful than even the president. President will tell him to go and do this. He will say, no, that lie, it won't happen.
Atta was powerful than the president.
No, for a fact that he came to would have to go to Minister of Finance in his ministerial office. Instead of the vice president inviting him. He grew too pompous for his own good.
Of arrogance.
And a whole sitting vice president would have to respond to a call by a minister of state. But the man was too powerful. So if you will go, he came to our meeting and said that I procured this victory for us. That was the first time I stood up and said, my friend, what are you saying? Excellent. I didn't see your hand in a Santiago North.
Excellent.
So if my sympathies go to Dr. Bawumia, though, because some of the time he was paralyzed.
Was paralyzed?
Yes. Listen to me. We came into office in 2017. 2017, Dr. Bawumia was behind Afori in the presentation of the budget. And indeed, they were even conferring when questions were being packaged by my colleagues from the other side. They were conferring, knowing that he was sharing information with him. 2018, he was there. And indeed, he came to the motion to discuss the budget. He was there and he contributed. 2018 too. 2020, we didn't see Dr. Bawumia. So I asked questions in a caucus meeting, and the questions didn't bring me the required answers. 2021, the man didn't come again.
The expansionary year, Bank of Ghana said that year, the
man didn't come again.
Spending.
And then, so on the private meeting, I asked, Doc, we are discussing the budget. We haven't seen your hand in it. And he laughed. You see, he's that kind of person who will take the pain and will not respond to it. He's that type of person.
That's not good.
That's not good. Yeah. He was keeping too much of the head inside.
So he was hurt.
Oh, you could see from him, his face, my friend, when I see something, I talk about it. He's always smiling, but behind, if you look through his eyes, you will see the pain behind the smiling. So 2023 too, he didn't come, and I'm very sure that he wasn't going to come 2024. But again, so all this, what I can say is that, in fact, part of the reason that we said he must go was that Ken was not responding to advice from even the economic management team. Dr. Bawumia was supposed to be chairing the committee. How many times would they call? I know for a fact that the doctor would have to go to Minister of Finance in his ministerial office instead of the vice president inviting him. He grew too pompous for his own good.
Of arrogance.
You see, so when you have a system that has turned upside down like that, you don't expect that system to generate the required results. You see, so, but let me commend Dr. Bawumia too for the patience he had. I wouldn't have survived that kind of treatment. And a whole sitting vice president would have to respond to a call by a minister of state. But the man was too powerful. So if you will go, you won't get what you want.
You see, Atta was powerful than Bawumia.
Too powerful than even the president. President will tell him to go and do this. He will say, no, that lie, it won't happen.
Atta was powerful than the president.
He came to our meeting and said that I procured this victory for us. That was the first time I stood up and said, my friend, what are you saying? Excellent. I didn't see your hand in a Santiago North.
Excellent.
So if you help people, procure victory, I didn't see you in a Santiago North. It cannot be a case that you, as a singular person, procure victory for everybody.
He said that,
and then he sat back. And you see, and that was the beginning of my advocacy, and that was the beginning of my selection as a spokesperson for the group.
So the system turned upside down: disrespect, greed, selfish, arrogance of power. Council.
Yes, sir.
How does
but talk about also the accommodating nature of Dr. Bawumia.
Okay, and accommodating.
We don't need that. When you see Akufo-Addo one time, in fact, we don't need that. In a democracy, you have to stand up and fight.
But what we will also say is that let them not treat or those of us who vent it out as the devil.
Villains and
because if they had listened to us at the time that we saw what was happening, and indeed, let us commend also different groups of people. The clergy, many times.
Let me also
acknowledge the contribution of the Council of State, the chairman of the Council of State. He called us. He had meetings with us. Let's acknowledge that.
They were encouraging the bad things.